Hey everybody, how are you? It's our Friday Linger video. It's a thought to ponder for the weekend. Here it is. Can the government legislate morality? Ugh, that sounds like a philosophical question. Well, think about it in a little simpler terms. Does uh, the government have the ability to legislate what is right or wrong? Again, some of you are going to think, ugh, this is a political conversation. It's really not. It's just a spiritual conversation. Um, God wants us to have hearts that lean towards Him. Okay? Does the government, does man, forget the word government or politics, do we have the ability to encourage people to make right decisions? So, prohibition. All right. Was prohibition a success or failure? Most people think prohibition was a colossal failure. Well, do some research on it and you'll find out that there were some good things that came from prohibition. The alcoholism rate before prohibition was incredibly high. It was an incredibly destructive force in society. And so there, we tend to think about the bootleggers and the crime and those kinds of things take up a lot of attention. But do some research and you'll find out that there were some actually really positive things that came from prohibition. Now, did prohibition change anybody's heart? I don't know. Prohibition set limitations on people on what they could drink, and the destructive behaviors from their drinking were curtailed. Many of them. Other people found other ways to drink, and probably other people found other ways to other vices instead of drinking. But that's the question I'd like you to ponder, to linger on. Can we legislate morality? And you can we're going to touch on it a little bit this weekend with the message. We're going to talk about the kingdom of man and how it fails to solve the world's problems, the kingdom of the world, how it doesn't really change hearts. Last week we talked about the Old Testament sacrificial system and how that didn't change hearts. And this week we're going to be talking about how our own efforts, prohibition was not, that was an effort of man. That was a kingdom of man effort. It might have been fueled by Christians who saw the downside in the bad, sinful things that came from excessive drinking. But that was an effort of man to fix a problem. And anyway, so here's a question. Just linger on that. How much influence does the government have on legislating morality? And because it does, there's no doubt about it. But just because we pass laws outlawing something, that doesn't change anybody's heart. It changes opportunities, but not heart. So the answer is complex, and you can make arguments for both sides of it. But I think it's worth pondering for the weekend. All right, take care. God bless. Have a great day. Bye.